Welcome to the Owen and Christopher podcast. Oh man, those guys are so cool and stuff. Oh, they're so handsome. I'm Owen O'Neill.
And I'm Chris Adam.
And today we are with
Chris Yanelli.
And Alec Robinson.
perhaps the greatest filmmakers of our generation at Mohawk College.
Perhaps.
Have you seen that video High yet?
I have seen High, and I
my God.
must say it's pretty high up on my favorite short
Blew
films.
my mind.
Oh, it was
I'm
good.
telling
It was good, and here we are with
Yeah.
them to talk about it. It's
Yes,
unreal.
Yes, we are.
It's unreal.
We're about to talk about
Is
it.
this happening?
It is.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So, as the beautifully handsome filmmaker that you are, Chris Yanelli, you're the genius behind the actual project, and Alec
Yes.
is more of a supporting technical role, you might say.
You had the idea, so tell us a little bit about that. Like, where did you come up with that?
Well, I was in my room one night and I was watching, I forget what movie it was, but it was something about a drug movie, and right after I finished watching it, I watched Saw, the first one, and I wanted to do a drug movie with a twist ending, kind of, but pretty much I just thought of it on the spot. I've always wanted to do something. I've always wanted to make a silent film, but not add just music in the background. I've always wanted to make it like a sound effect experience where it's mostly just sounds you're hearing. So that idea just pretty much sprung up at that moment, and I pretty much thought of that idea on the spot.
Beautiful, beautiful. You said your film is driven mostly by sound effects and the noises and the music and everything. Where did you find most of those sound effects and music?
Well, I found them on this place called the Internet, and
Wait, say that again?
the Internet.
How long has it been around for?
Well, since before I was born, I think.
You guys heard of it?
That's pretty standard. Yeah.
You guys heard of this
That's a
thing?
solid answer.
I might have to check that out. I don't know about you.
What is internet exactly?
Well, go on.
Well, do you want to answer for real?
Whatever the question was, you answer it.
Well, I got these sounds from a website called soundsnap.com, and it's a site where you pay a monthly fee, I think, or a yearly fee, and it gives you access to all the sound effects that the big Hollywood productions use. I know Sony and Universal use all these sounds, like movies like Batman: The Dark Knight, Pirates of the Caribbean, Spider-Man. All these movies have used sound effects from this website, and it's a really good site to get sound effects from. It has everything from comedy to horror to pretty much everything else in between.
That sounds pretty solid. I should totally check it out.
Shout out goes to them.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have to look in this
Yeah.
as filmmakers ourselves. Did you guys happen to see the film that me and Chris put together?
Yeah, Alec Land?
Yes, I might have been the star of that. I'm not sure, though.
You're not 100%
I
on
may
that.
have been, but...
But getting back on topic, speaking of actors and such, was Cody Keating, was he originally what you had in mind for your main cast, your main star?
He was not, but you know what? I didn't have anybody originally in mind anyway.
He was looking for Johnny Depp.
Yeah, Johnny Depp. No, I was in the process of, I was about to write the script, and then he came up to me and he said, "Hey, if you guys need actors in your thing, I could be an actor."
Oh yeah.
So I said, yeah, he could look like a really good drug dealer. So
It turned out pretty well, yeah. Considering. What about that guy who played the monster? What about that guy?
Chris, come on.
What?
We all know it was you.
No, you don't.
We all know it was you.
How?
Anyway, as two lovely filmmakers, smell gorgeous. Look at you, all handsome and everything. They smell good.
Okay.
They smell good.
All
Anyway, as young filmmakers, who really inspired you with your techniques that you're both using? We'll start with Chris.
inspired. Oh God, I don't know. I don't no idea who to say over here. I don't think I have any inspirations. I just I like Quentin Tarantino. I like I like the grittiness of Breaking Bad. I like the grittiness of Walking Dead. I I don't know. I guess I just like the like really like scary feel that it gives. I don't know how to explain it really, but yeah.
I understand where he's coming from with that.
Yeah, yeah.
Alec, what about you?
My biggest inspiration was probably a man named Christopher Iannelli.
Oh, that's what you'd like to see.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
people work together. So,
Beautiful.
Hit me in the nose.
how surprised were you guys when you found out you won best silent film out of the whole
Yeah,
program?
that must have been quite a shock.
I was so surprised because I was not even nominated. Everybody who was nominated.
You were nominated.
No,
You were nominated. You just didn't know you were nominated.
no.
They didn't tell you.
No,
Yeah,
they didn't tell me.
They didn't
Because-
tell you were nominated.
Because
So-
everybody who was nominated got an email, and I didn't get an email. So I went there watching it. I did not go there for anything to go. I wasn't expecting to walk up on stage. Let's put it that way.
So what did you say when you had to get? What thoughts were going through your head?
I was like, "Holy hell! Please not let it be me. Please not me."
And what about that speech? What did you say for your speech? I want to hear this.
You know what? I walked up on stage, and Alec was with me that night.
I wasn't.
No, he wasn't with me that night. No, because I'm not sure where he was actually.
I was home.
Masturbating.
Because
And,
you
I
did-
actually. No, you go.
We'll cut that out.
I found out that we won by a phone call when I was about to go sleep in my bed with my bear.
What? I mean, I guess he just didn't know that he was gonna win, so he didn't go. Fun little side fact for you: Eminem, when he won his Grammy for "Lose Yourself in 8 Mile," was actually in bed sleeping at the time that he won because he did not think he was gonna win.
Go figure.
So there you go.
Big
Something I
stars
didn't
right
know.
here.
All
Big
right.
stars.
Something I didn't know.
So how was your guys' experience making your first film?
It was fun actually. This was the very first project that I enjoyed to do. I enjoyed to book out the camera and go out and film it, and I enjoyed to edit it. So
Solid. And Alec?
Yeah, I'm pretty much about the same. I didn't really do much helping in this high.
Oh, we know.
hey, he made the production book for me, and he filmed an entire scene in the movie.
An entire
oh my
scene.
God.
The scene where Ellen sees Cody, and she tells him to point,
Oh, okay.
and she points at the tree, and he looks. Alec filmed that scene.
Oh, that's
didn't.
So
that was a
Alec,
neat scene. I like that. Scene.
Alec was more of like it took a more of a producer role then. It just kind of oversaw your vision, your direction, funded the whole project.
He did.
The whole thing.
He was on the bankroll for the big budget of $0.
Yeah.
So yeah, just one more question for you guys. Do you have any sort of advice to future filmmakers
Yeah.
for first year?
To give
Just
for different television first-year students for next year.
Yeah. Just don't try it too hard. Just I went out there and I just shot what I didn't look at anybody else's. I didn't try to copy anybody else. I just did what I wanted to do, and that's how it turned out. So
cool. And Alec?
Advice?
yeah.
Well, you know, work hard and don't quit school and keeping it pretty good. And
The funniest I've ever heard. Oh my God.
That's good. That's good. That's beautiful. From the creative minds of Hi, everybody. Let's have a little clap here from our studio audience. Woo! Woo!
Thank you, Alec. And Chris,
All right.
for joining us today.
Yep,
you.
that's all we have time for from the Christopher and Owen Show.
Good night.